عاد جحدوا بآيات ربهم وعصوا له واتبعوا أمر كل جبار عنيد وأتبعوا في هذه الدنيا لعنة يوم القيامة ألا إن عادا كفروا ربهم ألا بعدا لعاد قوم هود صدق الله العلي العظيم اللهم
اللهم
صل
صل
على
على
سيدنا
سيدنا
محمد
محمد
وعلى آل سيدنا محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد اللهم بارك على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد. His mission of invitation towards Tawheed. His people were involved in idol worship. He warned them to not to worship idols, statues. For if you carry on and the death comes in this very state, you will go into hell forever and ever. But unfortunately, his nation did not pay any heed to what he was saying. So eventually, Hud alayhi salatu wasalam, he said to them, فَإِن تَوَلَّوْا فَقَدْ أَبْلَغْتُكُمْ مَا أُرْسِلْتُ بِهِ إِلَيْكُمْ. He said, look, if you fail to obey me, and if you continue turning away from me, then I will tell you that I have conveyed to you what I was being sent to you with. The message I have conveyed to you. And I see that you people are currying and are continuing in disobedience, and you are not paying any heed to what I am saying to you. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will destroy you and He will replace you with some other people. He will bring here in this very land some other people and He will destroy you and you will be not found here. And I can also tell you, وَلَا تَدُرُّونَهُ شَيْئًا, when Allah brings His punishment and when Allah comes to seize someone, no one can then harm Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. No one can then defend himself. So, O my people, I ask you, I beg you to pay heed to my invitation. Inna Rabbi ala kulli shay'in hafiz. And remember, my Lord, He is guarding over everything. He's watching. He's very watchful. Everything is in His knowledge. What you are doing, what you are saying, everything, every of your activities are in the knowledge of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But then what happened? They did not believe in Him. They did not pay any heed to His invitation. Then Allah is saying, then at that very time came when the command of Allah came. All those who believed in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because it is a custom of Allah, whenever Allah decides to punish, and when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala decides to destroy anyone, what He used to do, it was a customary practice of Allah to inform the Prophet that now, O Prophet, leave this area. I will very soon punish your people. So take along with you your people, your followers, those who believed in you, take them along with you and leave this area. Very soon the punishment of Allah is coming to these people. So Hud alayhi salatu wasalam, Allah informed him, very soon the punishment is coming. So you leave this area along with your followers. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He saved Hud alayhi salatu wasalam from his punishment. He saved the followers who believed in Hud alayhi salatu wasalam. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for mine and your lesson, Allah said, وَتِلْكَ عَادٍ. That was the tribe of Ad. Jahadu bi ayati rabbihim. They rejected the signs of their Lord. وَعَصَوْا رُسُلَهُ. And they disobeyed His prophets. وَاتَّبَعُوا أَمْرَ كُلِّ جَبَّارٍ عَنِيدٍ. And they followed that person who was a tyrant, who transgressed the limits of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَأُتْبِعُوا فَهَذِهِ الدُّنْيَا لَعْنَةً وَيَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said they became worthy of Allah's curse in this dunya and hereafter. Allah inna adin kafaru rabbahum. And remember, the tribe of Ad, they rejected and they disbelieved in their Lord. Then Allah is saying, the curse be upon the people of Ad, who were the nation of Hud alayhi salatu wasalam. So here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned the event of Hud alayhi salatu wasalam and his nation. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala carries on saying about another branch of Qawm Ad, which was the people who were the people of Samud alayhi salatu wasalam, Salih alayhi salatu wasalam. Samud was one of the branch of Ad, and to them Salih alayhi salatu wasalam said as a prophet, Allah is saying, wa ila Thamud ahahum salihan, and to the tribe of Thamud we sent their brother Salih alayhi salatu wasalam. And he began his invitation by saying, قَالَ يَا قَوْمِ اعْبُدُوا اللَّهَ مَا لَكُمْ مِنْ إِلَٰهٍ غَيْرُهُ. O my people, worship Allah. You have no other Lord than Him. هُوَ أَنْشَأَكُم مِنَ الْأَرْضِ. He created you from the earth and He made you settle therein. So I invite you towards one of us, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and I ask you to worship only Him. But what happened? The nation of Salih alayhi salatu wasalam began to demand from Salih alayhi salatu wasalam some miracles. And they asked him, if you claim to be a prophet of Allah, and if you are really true in your claim, we ask you, they pointed at one certain mountain, and they said, if you can make a she-camel, pregnant she-camel, come out of this rock, then we may ever think of believing in you. So Salih alayhi salatu wasalam, he prayed to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He turned to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and he asked Allah, oh Allah, my people are asking for a miracle. And always remember, the Prophet was not in a position to show anyone a miracle without the permission of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When Allah willed, when Allah wished, then they were able to show the miracle. So he prayed to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and his prayer was responded and answered by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But he warned them. He said, look, once the miracle of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala comes, and then if you deny, then you will be seized by the punishment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not leave you. And Allah will punish you there and then if you reject the miracle, and if you disbelieve, despite the miracle is there and comes to you, then I warn you that I will pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if He answers my call and if He shows you the miracle, then I will ask you to believe in me, and whatever I'm saying, you listen to me and you obey and you become my followers, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will save you from His punishment. But unfortunately, this, like the nation of Hud alayhi salatu wasalam, they were similar. They also began to reject, and they went to the extent that when the she-camel came out from the rock, Salih alayhi salatu wasalam instructed them, look, this is the camel of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Leave it free to eat from the earth of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Don't touch it with evil. Don't go near it. It's a test for you. But what happened? They slaughtered that she-camel, which was the miracle from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for Salih alayhi salatu wasalam. Then Salih alayhi salatu wasalam told them, you have only 3 days left. You have 3 days left. You can enjoy yourself for 3 days. After 3 days, you will see the punishment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It was Thursday, Friday and Saturday. They lived. When he warned them, he said, you go 3 days to live. Thursday, Friday and Saturday. When Sunday comes, the punishment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala comes, and they were all destroyed there and then. Now all these waqiyas and the events of the prophets are being mentioned in the Quran. Why? Why is it? So that we can just listen to it and we can relate it to one another, and that's it? No. They are the events are teaching us lessons that the people who transgress the limits of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the people who disobey their prophets, they eventually are seized by the punishment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We are being told as Muslims, as the followers of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, if we go against the teaching of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, if we go against the teaching of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then a very similar thing can happen. It is the rahmah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that we day or night commit the sins, but we are not being seized by the punishment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It is because of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam that he made a dua of Allah, don't seize my followers, all of them at once with your punishment. So today, there and then we hear, the punishment of Allah came here and there, and the people were hit by earthquake, the tsunami came, and these storming winds come, tornadoes come, and day and night we hear these news, and yet we don't seem to learn any lesson from it. We think, oh, this happened in America, this happened in Afghanistan, this happened in Iraq, this happened in Afghanistan, it's happening there, it's happening in Chechnya, it's happening in Spain, it's happening there, here, and we think we are here with peace. Anything can happen anytime. If we remain obedient to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then we can hope that we will stay in peace. But as long as we are in the disobedience of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then we in their homes, face down. And it was a lesson for the mankind that whoever becomes a transgressor, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala seizes him with his punishment, and then he is destroyed there and then. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us a tawfiq to learn lesson from the words of Quran. Allahumma salli ala sayyidina wa mawlana Muhammad وعلى آله وصحبه وبارك وسلم. اللهم ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. اللهم ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. وصلى الله تعالى على خير خلقه محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين.
Yeah, alhamdulillah. Yeah, I did it. I did it in YouTube. Same Aslam.